Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's video is all about husky hair and why there's more of it on your floors than necessary. We're going to run through the best ways to manage your husky's shedding, so you can spend less time vacuuming your floors to death. The truth is, with the right tips and habits, keeping on top of shedding doesn't have to be so difficult. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. The first tip is something I learned the long hard way through good old trial and error, and that's to use the correct brushes to brush your husky. That might sound obvious, but so many owners get this wrong. In my experience, using an undercoat rake along with a slicker brush gets the best results by far. That's right, fancy de-shedding tools are not needed. I've tried it all, and nothing has outperformed using an undercoat rake for 10 minutes followed by a slicker brush for another 5 minutes. The undercoat rake focuses on pulling out the dead hair while the slicker brush finishes off the top coat nicely. After over a decade of trying brushes, nothing beats this simple routine. I'll leave a link in the description to find out more about these brushes. Number 2. Brush little and often to see the best results. It sounds simple, but how many times have you forgot to brush your husky on a daily basis? Brushing for 15 minutes every single day is a lot better than brushing twice a week for an hour each time. It's all in the consistency of brushing that will result in less dead hair on your floors and around your home. Now, even just following those 2 tips properly will make managing your husky's dead hair so much easier. But let's carry on. Number 3. Consider adding in a fish oil supplement or upping your husky's omega-3s. Of course, it's important to consult with your veterinarian about things like supplements. But if given the go-ahead, then this can really improve your husky's skin and coat health, and ultimately reduce shedding as a result. One thing that contributes to greater shedding is dry, brittle, and weak hair. This is exactly what sufficient omega-3 levels help tackle, as well as a myriad of other important benefits. Number 4. Make sure your husky drinks enough water. Not the sexiest tip out of the bunch, but it's perhaps one of the most important. Remaining properly hydrated will keep your husky's skin and coat strong and moisturized, and this will absolutely have a positive effect on shedding levels. As explained before, having dry skin or brittle hair is a main contributor to excessive shedding, and this is usually caused by dehydration followed by allergies and diet. A great way to up your husky's fluid intake is to place more water bowls around the house and actively encourage more drinking throughout the day. Number 5. Increase exercise and time spent outside. A little boost in your husky's daily exercise levels can have a surprising impact on shedding. Extra running around helps loosen up dead hair ready for the next brushing session, which should be soon after you get home. It can also improve your husky's blood flow and overall health and fitness, which will indirectly help their coat and skin. While some of these more indirect tips aren't as exciting and interesting, they are perhaps the most important. Keeping your husky healthy on the inside will keep them healthy on the outside. And besides, the more hair that falls out of your home, the better. Number 6. Avoid making the following 3 bathing mistakes. 1. Bathing your husky too often. 2. Using warm or hot water. 3. Using strong pet shampoos with harsh chemicals. Even just doing one of these things can have serious negative impacts on your husky's skin and coat. Stick to the correct bathing frequency, use room temperature water, and only ever use a natural ingredient dog shampoo. Sticking to these bathing rules will ensure you don't dry out your husky's coat and cause a shedding frenzy. More information on bathing and appropriate products can be found at myhappyhusky.com. So there we have it, 6 simple tips that will have the biggest impact to reduce your husky's shedding. The main takeaway from this is to remain consistent in your efforts, and remember that shedding can never be completely stopped. So now's a good time to grab the vacuum, because in the last 3 minutes your husky has shedded an entire dog's worth of hair onto the floor. Goddamn, not again. Anyway, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out myhappyhusky.com for everything you could possibly need to know about husky behavior health training and more. Oh yeah, please subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video. That would be cool.